All right, here at Minute Maid Park with AJ Hinch, the Detroit Tigers in town to take on the Astros. First off, great to see you.
Yeah, great to see you.
And man, is it still, even though it's been a few years, still a unique feeling when you come back to H-Town and Minute Maid Park, walk in this place?
For sure, because I still live here in the winter. My youngest daughter's still in high school, and so we call this home. And so it's the people that really make it a warm welcome every time I come home. Every time I get to come in this ballpark, it's people that work here, it's the people around the park, it's you, it's everybody that comes around to say hello, makes the memories come back again. This is a fond place in my past, and also a place that's tough to come play as a visitor, as we found out the last couple of years.
What, and I was going to ask you, even though it is the past, will this be even 20 years from now, 30 years from now, you'll always have that memory of what y'all are able to get done here in Houston?
Yeah, for sure. And also just so many the relationships that are built. They don't go away just because you change uniforms or you change jobs or things happen over time. So, you take all the good that you can out of it, soak it up as much as you can. There's going to be a lot to celebrate over this era of Astros baseball. We're tasked now to try to beat them. They're a tough team. They're reigning champs. You got to come in and play well in this ballpark to beat this group. But I think when all is said and done and I look back on my career, I'm going to be very fortunate that Houston was a part of it.
There's still a few pieces on this team from when you were here, and you saw what they were able to accomplish and from afar. And what do you think it was like watching them do it again, that you were able to accomplish the same thing?
Yeah, well, I was a fan. I mean, obviously watching the games and how exciting it was the last couple of years. And you pull for your guys. I mean, once you're in the trenches with guys, and when you have Breggy and you have Altuve, and when Carlos was here, Jordan has broke him in as a rookie. You see what Lance has gone through as a player. So so many relationships, like I said, that are built. So when you're on the outside looking in, you pull for your guys and you want them to do well. And the other part that I think a lot of people don't realize is we go right to player-coach relationships, but clubhouse staff, security, people in the front office that that really send the message that you're trying to deliver as a manager. All of us that are in these jobs appreciate the work behind the scenes that's done to make it memorable for the fans.
All right, so you guys are here for 3. You're here to win baseball games. What are the keys in this series when you look at how you guys are playing and kind of what they're going to be throwing at you?
Yeah, you got to punch first against this team. They're really good at playing ahead. They're a momentum team. They can do a ton of damage very, very quickly. So if you can get ahead of them, it makes them chase you a little bit. They are a team that pitches well when they have the lead. 27 outs seems like forever to get them against a team like this, especially when their offense is clicking. So we'll see how the lineups go the next 3 days. I know it's early in the season. Guys are getting rest days. If Dusty wants to rest Jordan or Tuck or Bregman any of these next 3 days, I'll sign off on it too.
How different, and you had a chance to manage him, Jose's out, Altuve's out for a couple of months. How different of a club is this with him not in the picture for a while?
He's an energy provider, and he always has been. And not just for the players. I mean, the fans really respond when he comes up to bat, and the type of success that he's had. If you can avoid, him being in a big moment as an opponent, that's better. I hate that he's out. It made me sick to my stomach when I was watching the game when he got hit. But he's a catalyst. Now they're pretty deep here, so they've got a lot of good players that can take the at bats while he's down. But I've always said everything that's right about baseball is about Jose Altuve. He's a terrific person. He's an unbelievable tone setter for an unbelievable team.
WBC, are you on board? You support that? Is it kind of nerve-wracking too, knowing it's so close to the season and it's happened to the Astros? There's been some other injuries.
No, we need to market our sport. We need our players to play. We need them all to return to their camp safely. And it didn't happen for a lot of reasons, but we had guys injured in our camp that didn't play in the WBC. So it's gut-wrenching whenever players get hurt and they miss time in the regular season. But as we've seen in other sports, when your sport is at the world stage and not just sort of the country stage, it's incredible for everybody that's involved.
Last question. Detroit Tigers, still a young club. You guys have made some changes. Where do you think it stands right now with some of this young talent continues to grow from it?
No, we've got to mature. We're tipping our cap to Miguel Cabrera's in his last year, but we want to do that by winning more games. We have not been healthy the last couple of years. We have not played our best. We have not gotten off to a great start yet, but it can change today. You know how optimistic I am about today's game, and we have every bit the talent to come in and win today's game and build off of that. But our best players are going to be our young players. They're going to be the players that are breaking in, and Astros fans will remember what it was like breaking in the names that we've mentioned before, and that's what we're trying to build here.
All right, welcome back to Houston, man.
Thank you.
Good to see you, AJ.